So a lot of people were asking for a story time on why I trashed my ex's hoodie and my reasoning behind it. So I'm going to give you guys one, but it's going to be in a few separate parts just because the story's kind of long. But to start off, we were talking for about a month, and then after the first 2 days of talking, it was kind of weird because he had already told me that he loved me, and it was just moving really, really fast. But, of course, my dumb self fell for it, and I said it back to him, and it was just stupid. And then our brothers played football together, so anytime that I'd usually see him was whenever he went to his brother's practice. So I called him one day, and I was like, hey, are you going to be at your brother's practice because I really want to see you and I want to talk to you. He said no. Well, I ended up going to drop my brother off, and I see him there, so I sent him a fake streaks on Snapchat, and he opened it, and as soon as he opened it, he starts, looking around for me and, just acting really suspicious. And then he jumps up and then runs to his brother's truck and leaves the school as fast as he can. Part 2 coming soon. So if you watched my last video, you'll know the first part of my story time of why I trashed my ex's hoodie, and if you haven't seen it, you might want to go watch it because you might be a little confused. So from where I left off, he darts out of the school as fast as he can, jumps in his brother's truck, and leaves as soon as he knows that I'm at the football field. So then I get a text from him about 20 minutes later, and it's just like, hey, I don't think we should talk anymore. All right. Kind of hurt, but whatever. I also have every single text message in screenshots, and I'm going to show you guys that in part 3 because I don't have enough time to show them here. Then I posted something of him on my story, and one of my friends slid up and said, hey, what's going on? My best friend is talking to this guy, and I don't want her to get hurt. So what happened? Come to find out, he was talking to 3 other girls, 2 of which I knew, and then one of them I didn't know who she was. And I'm going to keep their names confidential just because I don't know if they'd be okay with me releasing them. And part 3 coming soon with screenshots. So everything that you're going to see in this video is a lot of screenshots of our conversations, as well as this screenshot where when I found out that he was cheating on me, he admitted it. Do 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 do. Oh, this one's my personal favorite. And now the messages where he ended things with me. So here are the messages from when I found out that he was talking to another girl, and as well as the messages where he ended things with me. A lot of you probably think I'm really childish and petty for destroying his hoodie and giving it back to him, but at the same time, I feel perfectly justified. You don't play anyone's heart like that, especially not multiple girls at the same time, and you tell somebody that you love them. He was also telling these other girls the exact same things that he was telling me. His brother even said that I was perfectly justified of destroying his hoodie, and it was kind of petty, but I really have no shame. He got what he deserved. You don't cheat. It's just not right.
Story time. Whoop. So one time I was dating this guy, right? And we'd been dating like a month. It was not that serious, but I had stayed the night at his house. He had stayed the night at mine. Everything was going great until this. So we're going to call him E because his name was Eric. So we stay out really late one night, go back to his place. I'm dead asleep. About 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear this bang, 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 bang on the front door. So I roll over and I'm like, somebody's at your door. He just ignores it, right? And then a few seconds later, I hear the bang, 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 bang. And it's like a violent bang, bang, bang. So I roll over again and I'm like, E, who is at your front door? Go see. So he gets up, walks into the living room, comes back into the bedroom, gets in bed, and he's like, it's nothing. The banging continues and it's getting louder. And I rolled over and I was like, who is at your front door? This man, smooth as butter, just says, it's just my wife. Don't worry about it. She'll go away. The fuck? Then I hear a female's voice scream, Eric, you better open this fucking door. Did I mention I was butt naked? Watch part 2. Part 2. So I jump up out of bed and I wrap myself up in the first thing I can, which is this Indian striped little car blanket from Love's Travel Stop. I go up to the front door. He stands in between me and the door and he's like, no, don't open the door. Mind you, she can hear me. I can hear her. We're both like, get out of the fucking way. So he finally gets out of the way. I open the door and there was a very small woman on the other side of it. Confusingly small because she was making a lot of noise. First thing I did is tell her I don't know anything about her. She's not even mad at me. She just goes straight after him. I'm like, cool. I'm going to throw my clothes on and I am out the fucking door. And that's exactly what I did. Except when I got outside, the bitch was parked behind me. I had to go back inside and ask her if she would move her car. I was like, excuse me, wife? I don't mean to interrupt. Do you think you could move your car? She was literally screaming at him, turned around and looked at me and was like, yeah. So she moves her car out of the way. And as I'm getting in my truck, she's walking past my truck and I was just like, thank you.